The way I celebrate storytelling is by jumping in there and seeing what happens. Playing at being human with all that entails, all the intricacies, the ins and outs, the highs and lows, the emotional roller coaster of being a human being. That's the same for you, for me, for Queen Charlotte, for India.
Obviously, I've watched all of Bridgerton and I've rinsed Golda of every possible question I can ask her, but this show wasn't around when she started, so I think Charlotte's super different, which to me is helpful, because to have to kind of step into Golda's shoes already without doing it is terrifying, because she's just like phenomenal, isn't she really? She's just got such a good sense of character, and everyone knows Queen Charlotte now. She's such a kind of iconic role.
Ready, here we go, and action.
No.
But Mama.
No.
Yes, I have created this character in this world, but I honour that by passing over the chalice. India and I did actually meet before we started filming, and we just chatted and just vibed with each other. No real questions were asked or answered. It was just to kind of take the baton, run with it, take hold of it and make it yours.
Everyone has a personal life. Everyone has something going on apart from their job or their role. You know, you go home to your family and that's your life, but that's what we get to see in this series. We're not just seeing Queen Charlotte as Queen Charlotte, we're seeing why Queen Charlotte is the way she is, how she ended up the way she is. I don't think it's about her being queen, I think it's about everything that comes with her being queen, the good and the bad.
I'm not playing it as a queen. I'm playing it as a wife and a mother, and then as a friend, you know, to Lady Danbury, to Violet. And I think that makes it a little bit more accessible because you're connected to that humanity, and the status kind of comes in the look. George.
Thank you very much, everyone. So let's step clear. Everybody clear space. Rehearsal, please.
Everybody okay?
There are certain layers that are worked into this character. You know, I sit in the chair with Giorgio and he does my makeup. She starts to reveal herself. So the makeup is there and you look and it's like, yeah. And then the next layer is the hair and it's like, she's coming. Here she comes. Do you know what I mean? And there's such an excitement that I have at the beginning of a day. And then the costume, and then that has layers. The corset gets put on. There's 3 layers of skirts. I step into that, and that all gets shimmied up. So then I can start feeling Charlotte's coming, and then this jacket gets put on. Then the jewellery is like the cherry on the cake. Do you know what I mean? And then I feel, yeah, she's there. Between action and cut for me is a really, really magical place, but also can be a really scary place because I don't do any kind of research. I allow the moments to happen, so it's really nice to be able to have that freedom and that trust from a director, but also from a brilliant director who can just pop a little note in. Just try it this way, let's just have that. And it opens up a whole new world and a whole new door for you that you never knew, you know, existed.
He's just so emotionally driven, which is exactly what every actor needs. Not trying to find something from me, oh, think of a time when you were sad. No, it's, let's put everything that you've just done into perspective here. This has happened to you, this has happened to you, this has happened to you, and you go, oh my gosh, now I feel the emotion. Now I know where it's coming from, and it's not coming from me as India, it's coming from Charlotte as Charlotte feeling those feelings.
We are the advocates of these characters. We know these characters inside out, and to be able to play off other people, you have to kind of come up with different angles and different ways of doing things. And I've been really blessed to work with actors who are up for that as well.
How is it that none of you have managed respectable relationships?
It's such a joy, it's such a fun thing. I'm getting to do something I love as a job, but actually having passion and love and putting in time to a scene really comes across from your other actor when they're coming in the morning and they're going, I've got this idea, I've got that idea, and the energy that they give off of really wanting to be there. Watching Sam, his prep before we go into a scene is really cool because he can just switch it on and switch it off completely. We'll be joking about before on a scene, and then we hear rolling, and then he's Brimsley, and then we cut and he's back to Sam. And it's so cool just to watch that.
We've always tried to find moments to just like run lines and spit ideas about the scene and where the characters are. I think any actor always finds that very helpful because we don't have much time on set. So the thing I'm sort of trying to play with is trying to find, I suppose, like humility and the humor within their moments that we can go, oh, there's the human being. Yes, he means very well.
So we're always questioning each other because we really care about the job and we care about what we put out. And we also care for the other person and wanting to make sure they're doing a really good job.
From when we've started to now, we've developed quite a strong bond, I think, and a lot of that expresses itself in taking the piss out of each other, but I think at the core of that is, you know, just like deep respect, really.
Let's rock today.
It is about Queen Charlotte, and she's Queen Charlotte, you know, she's carrying the entire thing. That takes a lot of bravery to come in and every day and do that and give your heart and soul like she does.
It's one of those roles where it's like it feels right, where I'm coming from a place of understanding what these feelings are.
You actually look like you knew what you were doing. It was amazing. She made you look great.
There's no heavy lifting involved. We're a team.
And then the speech will probably be last.
I was really adamant for her to embrace that. As a young actor, to embrace all of that, all the intricacies, the ins and outs, the highs and lows, the emotional roller coaster of being a human being, and to, yeah, just go and fly and be wonderful and beautiful.
Hey guys, you've been watching...
You've... and
what's great about
and
the...
we can, because you can some, you want, there's